What's up everybody? Simon here. In this episode or video, we're going to talk about real estate evaluations. This has been a big topic in the news and I hope I'm not late to it, but I wanted to give my 2 cents. Mar-A-Lago valued at $18 million in Palm Beach, Florida. It's around 65 or 64,000 square feet. $18 million, beachfront access. I don't think so. Let's get into this video and talk about it. Okay, love or hate Trump, I don't care. What you guys want to do is understand the value of real estate and how people value real estate. Very recently, Mr. Wonderful, Kevin O'Leary, who's also got a YouTube channel, has went on, I think it was CNN, and he said there's been no crime committed in the valuation of Mar-A-Lago. In fact, he goes, it's outrageous to value that property at $18 million. What I loved about it is he kept it factual. He wasn't scared to get canceled or anything like that. But if you are going to go ahead and denounce, then real estate is going to tank and crash on its own. Every single real estate developer, property owner thinks their real estate is valued higher. In fact, they think that it's valued much higher so they could pull money out on it, reinvest it into something else, get a loan out on the property. A property is like a mini bank that's owned by you. So of course they're going to value it higher. But what's going to happen is the bank is going to maybe do their own appraisal, or it needs a third-party independent appraiser. Oftentimes, banks go, all right, if it's a major property that's worth $200-300 million, we're going to appraise it ourselves. And then they may get 2 or 3 appraisals even to make sure that they give you the proper amount of value on your property, because they're giving you money based on the appreciation or based on the equity in the property. When he went ahead and valued Trump's property at $18 million, I was in shock. In fact, what's interesting is in Palm Beach County, there's a property that is next to Trump's property. It's a white house that's about 8,000 or so square feet. That property is valued at $44 million. Now, 1100 North Ocean Boulevard in Palm Beach, which is Mar-A-Lago, on Zillow, is valued at $52 million according to the Z estimate. But what's interesting is if you take the nearby properties over there, and if we look at Palm Beach County alone, and we go by square feet, okay, on Zillow, and I'll take a screenshot for you guys. A 21,000 square foot property, new construction at 10 Tarpon Isle, is $187 million for sale. Now another property, 36 million, 11,000 square feet. Another property, 54,900,000, 10,000 square feet. Another property, 31,850,000, 8859 square feet. 41,950,000, a property that is 41,950,000 at 8,627 square feet. So how could Trump's property, which is 64,000 square feet, be valued at $18 million? It's incredible. And what is scary about it is what it does to New York is the fact that if the judges are going to be so one-sided, that means that investing in real estate in New York or maybe any other of these democratic places is not a good idea. Because if the government could come in, or a single judge could come in and tell you that your property is not worth what it actually is, according to a lot of real estate professionals, investors, even the bank that lent the money, then what's going to happen? How can someone defend themselves or value a property if someone is not going to allow you to value your property properly? Now, if you sort on Zillow, Palm Beach County in Florida, and you sort by highest prices to lowest prices, another home comes up for $77,900,000, 1610 North Ocean Boulevard, Now remember, I told you that Mar-A-Lago was 1100 North Ocean Boulevard, 77 million. It doesn't tell you how many square feet it is. There's a 59 million with 5,800 square feet, 200 South Ocean Boulevard. So anything on Ocean Boulevard seems to be going through the roof. There's no way that Trump's property is valued at 18 million. We've covered that. Now let's talk about the fact that the bank had its own appraisers value the property. Why is anyone getting involved in this point in case? Why is anyone pushing this narrative or subject, etc.? You have to ask yourself that. If the bank got paid, the loan got paid, there's no money lost, there's no victim, there's no crime. What's happening? Why is this property being devalued so much? And I bet if you were to ask any real estate investor, would you buy Mar-A-Lago for $18 million? I think there would be lines out the door all the way down Ocean Boulevard with people putting down their money to try to purchase Mar-A-Lago for $18 million, or half of it, or a quarter of it, or even 1/6 of it, right? So overall, as we see just by the numbers of sales on Zillow, that property is severely undervalued. So it could be anywhere from 18 million, or is it a $1 billion property? Comment below. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let me know if the Justice Department or if a single judge should have the right to value a property, devalue a property. Keep in mind, we're all human. That judge could have a good day, a bad day. He could hate you. He could not like you. He could be racist. He could not be racist. He could hate women. He could like women. We don't know, right? He could be an alpha male, a Napoleon type, stubborn and tough, fair and honest. They're all different types. But should one judge have say in the property that multiple professionals have reviewed, sold, lent against, etc.? And I totally think no. But that would be up to you guys to decide and comment below. Overall, I feel bad for Trump because his property, which he thought he was sitting on, $1 billion valuation, according to the New York State Court and one judge, is only $18 million with probably many offers to sell that property for 18 plus million. I'm sure someone's going to come in and gladly give them that money to assume that property, which most likely will never sell, and I hope is a historical property. Overall, I just thought it was not fair, but it's something I wanted to discuss because I fear that with real estate being such a big investment opportunity, an investment that's growing about 6% every year, year to year for your investments. There's crowdfunding investments, there's apartment investments, there's single family investments. Real estate is one of the best ways to build wealth. And if someone's going to come in and devalue and derail your investment opportunity in real estate and tell you what it's worth without any basis, without surrounding basis, without appraising basis, then in my opinion, and again, I'm not a judge or a lawyer or a real estate agent, I think that sucks. And it's scary and it's hurtful for anyone conducting business in places like New York, San Francisco, and all these other places where such, I would even call it an atrocity. Atrocities are being committed against assets and investments. Comment below if you agree or disagree. There's no way, in my opinion, Mar-A-Lago's valued at 18. I don't even think it's valued anywhere near 100 million. I would say that if you take 65,000 square feet times $2,000, that's 1.3 billion. So, that's probably where you're at with an estimate. And that seems accurate because when you take, and let's do just this analysis, when you take a property that's 10,000 square feet, and you put it at 55 million, right? So 55 million divided by 10,000 square feet is $5,500 a square foot. Now you multiply that by 64,000 square feet, and you are at a lot. I don't even know. It's 35 to, it looks like 35 million. Nope, 352. Nope, 3 billion. I don't know, man. This is crazy. Someone tell me. Is it 3 billion? What's wrong with me? So 65,000 times $5,500, 65,000 square feet times 50 is actually $357 million. So maybe someone will pay that, but it's not 18 million. So overall, there you have it. Trump gonna be debating his real estate value, and many more people in the future if we don't get this under control. Now, if you enjoyed this video, check out the Ideal Hour podcast with me as the host. We get some cool people coming on to talk about life, success, investing, etc. I'll catch you here in the next video.